gentlemen, welcome back. We're here at Rockingham, graduate for a testing tune. Here we are. It's Saturday afternoon / evening. We're doing test and tune at the Rock. They're going from 6 till midnight, so DA should be pretty good. We got a few things we've changed on the car. We're playing a little bit tire pressure, shocks have been adjusted a little differently, and the tune's been a little different. We went to a different tune that we were sent by the tuner. It's more trans tuning. Trying to see if we can get back down to where I think we should be, and I'm hoping that with the good rubber that should be laid down here with all the cars, there's a ton of cars here today, that we're gonna get some good times. We're not gonna get 9s, but I'm hoping we get back down to the lower 10s. All right, first run, 24 PSI in the tires, launch at 1200, old tune, trying to get back to where we were before we start making adjustments and going far forward. Well, it's gonna do something. Well, wheel hop at 24 PSI. I guess we're not making enough power to push 24 PSI without wheel hopping. So up we go, 26 PSI incoming. I know she's gonna be mad, but at least she didn't run out, so it shouldn't be too hard to cool the car down. Wait, what happened?
Said even after I let off after launching, it was at 52 degrees.
So that would have been a pretty good run right there. All right, well, how hot is it now? How hot was it when you got back?
It's 70 right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it cool down.
Yeah, let's cool it down a little bit, and then we'll try that again.
How about that reaction time?
0.66 reaction time, huh?
I think so. It wasn't a complete waste.
And a 184 60 foot with wheel hop and letting out.
Yeah.
Nice. It's gonna be interesting today.
Why won't this go on?
All right, run number 2. This time 26 PSI, but we haven't changed anything other than the tire pressure. If she wheel hops again, I think we're gonna have to probably loosen up the front suspension a little bit. But it didn't look like she unloaded. It just looked like they lost traction and wheel hopped because the track was a little stickier than we thought it was. So we're gonna give it another shot.
Adjust, and I guess I wasn't holding the brake as much, and I rolled forward. I almost red lit, so I was deep staged, and it just messed me up. So I don't know what I launched at, but I don't think it was 1200. Might have been around 1000 or like 900 something. So we'll see. Whew. I just can't wait for that sun to go down.
What was that, deep stage bracket racer?
Driver error.
The deep stage, huh?
So I didn't mean to. So I pre-staged, waited for him to come up, and then I was holding it at 1200.
Louder.
And then I was holding it at 1200, and then I dropped a little bit, so I went to correct it, and I guess I wasn't holding the brake down as hard as I thought I was, and I'm like, oh! And I saw I deep staged it in a red light, so, and then the tree came down, I just went, so I don't know what I launched at. I didn't spin though.
No, you didn't spin.
So
we got a log.
But driver error.
So. It's all right. So I just watched that last video of the run back. Yeah, my camera skills are bad at that point in time of the day. As you can see over my shoulder, the sun is like right down the back of the track. So when I'm sitting there trying to video, I can't see the screen. It's just too dark. So I do the best I can just by pointing the phone. Because again, we're doing all this on a cell phone because I don't have money for, good camera and stuff. So sorry about the camera angle on that one. Should be better as we get a little bit later on the night. All right, time for the next run. Sun's going down, track's coming in, air temperature's coming in, DA's coming in. We're gonna launch it a little higher this time. She launched 1200 last time, we think. We're gonna try to go for like a 1500 RPM launch this time and just see if the track will hold it, car will hold it, and what the 60 foot's gonna look like with that. Too much RPM for the tire pressure. I think we're gonna have to come back down a pound if we're gonna try that 1500 RPM launch. What? What?
Creeping up 59.
61. Yeah, so what happened? It just straight spun, right?
I felt like I wheel hopped again.
No, it spun. Let it run with the pump going and see what it is with IAT2s. Hopefully it doesn't get up too high before they call you up again.
I'll just sit there doing street right now.
I don't know. We'll see what Braxton calls. All right, 10:51. Let's see what you thought about that run.
I didn't spin this time. All right, well, room for improvement. See?
I ain't seen nothing.
She thinks it's my nail color because I don't have purple nail polish. You don't care, do you? I save the purple spotlight for my car, not my nails. I want her to be all purple, but maybe she's right. But I mean, it was definitely better than the last one. The 157 60 foot, so much better than the 17 something before, but still not there. I'm usually in the 14 somethings. 67 8th at 105, 10.5 at 133. So about a 10th better than that 10.6, obviously, but definitely can do better. So now that the sun's going down, cooling off, we'll give her a nice proper cool down. And that was basically hot lapping the car, so that's not terrible, I guess.
What are we talking about? What are we looking at? What happened?
So much better run, felt good. I didn't mess up the launch. It was just slow, so I think just it was hot lapping the car maybe, but 157 60 foot, so still not where I normally am, but way better than the 17 6.7 mile at 105, a 10.51 at 133. So there's definitely room for improvement, but
let me see the log. We'll see what we see if hot lapping it really was the problem.
okay. All right, so what are we doing here?
Well, we were at 26. We're going to drop it to 24 again, but you're going to launch at a higher RPM.
Like 15?
Yeah, probably around the 1500 mark where we were with like race week and whatnot. And we're going to see if that, see what that does.
See, basically compare it to how it is with the other tune?
Yeah. Because we have a lot of data on the other tune in similar conditions at Galat. I mean, it's only through the 8th mile, but, you know, what's the difference?
Right, like if we get low 660s.
Yeah, then we know that the tunes are relatively the same. But I have a feeling that the other tune is actually going to be a little bit faster. But I think this is the last shot we're going to give this tune unless we get something real crazy out of it. But we'll see.
All right, cool.
All right, we just loaded the other trans tune on. Got 26 psi in the tire. We're gonna try a 1300 RPM launch and see if we get somewhere with that. Because 10.5, we should be faster than that. Well, we'll find out.
good. That felt real good. Oh, baby. Ooh, buddy. That felt real good. Felt nice travel in the front. Might have lifted. I don't know. We'll find out. But it was nice and smooth. It was a clean run. You did so good. So proud of you. Whew. We're gonna get this lip. It's gonna be 10-7. Oh my god.
Something we did worked on that, huh?
Yeah, like the launch from. Did I put tires on that?
Maybe. I don't know.
I felt really good, like a really good carry. It almost felt like it lifted. Smooth down the track. It felt so much better.
Yeah.
And I was at about 13.
I mean, it was only at 10:33. So.
Best we've had in weeks.
Yeah, it's best we've had in a while. So. All right, let's take a look at it. See what the data shows, and maybe we can go up. You didn't have to stop and get another thing of ice, did you?
No, I didn't have any money or anything on me.
Okay.
I had to grab it.
Alrighty. One more time. Here's our last run of the night. 26 PSI on the tires, 1400 RPM on the launch. Old tune, tons of ice. Send it to the moon. You're one more shot. Go down. No, she's back. See, now you told her to back up. She's gonna keep on doing it. Where the hell is she at now? Hey, right here. This way, right here. Sounds sticky.
Hey, we're trying water tricks, don't buy nothing. One more time.
Come on. She wants this perfect pass. She's not gonna get it. You better run a 9 now. Go, 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 go! All right, so that last one, that's Sharon there. That's Sharon there. That's Sharon there.
Yeah. Right here, that's 4.
That's Sharon there.
I mean,
We tried every piece of this track.
4 different areas.
Just wasn't happening right now. Just is what it is.
But
Meanwhile, I am walking out of my shoe.
I mean, seriously. I mean, but it's. I mean, I do.
I don't care that you didn't launch. That was great. He said I could back up. I'm just gonna keep backing up.
Well, no, I kept getting waved.
I was going down the last time, but no, that we tried everything. We were all over that track. Just wasn't there. I think what happened.
I did 1400, 1300, 1200. That last one, even though it told me 12, I did 11.
You know what it is? I think we just figured out how to get some more power out of it, and I have an idea of how to make it work a little better with that secondary fan. Because I think the problem was your IAT1s are climbing up too high because they're like 30 degrees over ambient temperature, and we need to get an air dam in there for the DDP to keep all the engine bay temperature out of the air intake.
So it's pulling the ambient air versus the engine.
Right, yeah, so it's pulling cooler air in so they can charge the cooler air. But all that aside, that was hysterical. I loved every last bit of that because you kept backing up. It's like, one more time, one more time.
Third try was sending you down. They were going that way, but you were going this way.
He told her she could back up and try it again. He didn't say how many times.
I didn't see it. It looked like you were holding something. Every time I'm like, all right, I'll just go.
That was just great. I loved every last bit of that. Oh, we're gonna pack everybody up. As you can see, we got a few people here with us today. We're gonna pack everybody up in the trailer and head on home. So that was really funny. We really enjoyed all that. It's a couple days later, doing the video editing now. So this is obviously after post-production stuff. You know, we're back home. We had a lot of stuff we had to pack up at the track. You know, we had 6 people there were there with us. We were trying to help everybody pack up, say goodbye, all that kind of good stuff. So that last run, I will say the reason we were having so much trouble that you were seeing is that when we were in race week, and even the 2 or 3 times that we went out to the track before race week, the temperature was really hot. 93, 94 degrees was like the lowest that we saw. For like the last 10 days we were at the track. Last night, it got down to 79 degrees for that last run. It's a lot cooler than we were used to, and the temperature dropped really quick because it was 91, 92 during the day, dropped to 79 when we made that last run, which is right about 11 o'clock. I realistically should have had the tire pressures down a lot, 21, 22 PSI maybe, instead of the 26 that was in it. But we were just getting a little greedy, and this is what testing's for, see what you can do with what you have. All said and done, the car performed really well. 1033 was the best we got, and that was, you know, it was a little hotter. And I mean, when we ran that 9-second pass, and I know that's something we always come back to, is the 9s and the 10-0s, it was 48 to 60 degrees that all those times we were running those passes. When we're 25, 30 degrees hotter, it's just not going to happen, especially not with a positive displacement blower, which is what this car has on it. So one thing that we can do is we got to try to see if we can get the launch RPM up a little higher. Car has a 1800 stall converter in it, which means that as soon as we hit 1800 RPM, when Sharon's sitting still in first gear, the car starts rolling forward, which is what happened when she deep staged. We can't launch it any higher than that. Realistically, this car, where the power is and all that stuff, we want to be up closer to the 25, 26, 27, even 2800 RPM range. We're not going to be able to do that with the stock converter. That being said, maybe a new converter is in order. I don't know. Problem with the stall converter is that they also heat up a lot when you're doing transmission stuff when you're towing. That's all for something later. We'll get into that. But for right now, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video, which is going to be another test and tune. We're going to try something even more radical.